everybody and welcome to Behind the Vanity. I'm Jessica. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please subscribe if you like what you see. Excuse the black lipstick and the glitter. I just filmed a Halloween makeup tutorial, and so it'll explain why I have crazy makeup and pajamas on. But anywho, if you are coming back to my channel, you already know why I'm wearing this makeup. So thank you for that. So today's video is going to be my very first regrets video. And even though I really generally I either love or like most of what I buy, because I really try to make very educated purchases and I don't buy excessively. I've gotten really good in my 30s now, not buying things I don't need and really trying to make smart purchases. So this doesn't happen often, and actually it's taken me a little while to accumulate these products, and some of them are actually from last year and some of them are from recently, and I decided something to make me feel better from some of the purchases I've not cared for recently. I was like, well, let me try to find some other products that I didn't like from the past and make a video about it, because I think it'll be therapeutic and it'll help me, because I really have a hard time with something like this. I feel so bad when I buy something that I just don't care for all that much. So this video is a form of therapy for me, and I hope it is for you too. Hopefully I will never, ever, ever have to make one of these videos again, although I know that that's probably not realistic. But hopefully it'll be a couple years before you see another one. So let's get started. The product that made me want to make this video is kind of my most recent, and it's very disappointing, and I did a CVS Beauty Haul video that I will link below, and I had run out of my normal banana powder that I love. I've used Ben Nye and I have used Bella Pierre, and I liked them both equally. I think the quality was just great. And I ran out of my Bella Pierre, and I was like, well, let me just get something at CVS. And the only thing they had was this Joa brand Selfie Ready Setting Powder, and they have a couple different colors, but I bought the banana. And the packaging is really, really cute, and it's very affordable. I can't remember how much I spent. This might be $10, and then I probably had some coupons that made it ridiculously cheap. But it's inspired by K-Beauty, which I don't know if that's Kylie or Kim. I don't know if that's a Kardashian thing or not. I have no idea. But it's Joa brand, and it's a shame because it's really cute, and I was really excited to try it. And you know, it looks innocent enough, but I find it to be very powdery. And I feel like it looks like I'm putting like baby powder on my face. It flies everywhere, which, you know, translucent powders will. This one I feel is very talc-like. It's very, and I just felt like my face looked very powdery and very kind of dry and kind of ghostly after I would bake my face with this. So I hated it so much. Usually I can make a product work. I can make something work. I will find another alternative use for it, and I might find another alternative use for this. I just don't know what yet. I might try to give it to a friend of mine to see if they like it better. I might just try to see if it just doesn't help with like dusting it and getting rid of some oil. Maybe it's just not good for baking my face. I don't know, but I will try to find another use for it, or I will pass it on. But it is very rare that I can't make something work. So after like a week, I couldn't take it anymore, and so I bought my Bella Pierre on the internet, and it's just so much better for me. So Joa Selfie Ready Banana Powder was a major fail for me, and is the reason I'm making this video. So another recent purchase, luckily by the grace of God, was from the Dollar Tree, and it was this e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow. And it's from that line of products they have. They're like, they've got the blue caps and stuff. And this was at the Dollar Tree, like I said. I don't know if it's old or if the product itself is just bad. But first of all, it was like half empty. And it is just awful. I mean, it's supposed to be an eyeshadow, and it's cakey. And I mean, it's pretty once you put it on, but but it's hard in the process. It's just really hard. It's actually spreading on my hand better than on my eyes, but it's just very it's just very kind of flaky, you know, and some of it doesn't want to smear, and see, and then it sits, and it's just not good even for $1, and I don't think it's worth for $1 to even try to make it work. So I will probably just be throwing this away. But again, I'm not as depressed about this as I was the banana powder. So yes, the e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadow from the Dollar Tree, I cannot recommend. And like I said, I don't know if it's different if you buy it elsewhere or even if they still make it, but I can't personally recommend it. And then another product, again from the Dollar Tree, so that's okay, it's okay, I'm fine, is I was kind of breaking out on my chest a little bit. And this happened to me a couple years ago, and I had really good success with just a Dollar Tree acne body wash. When I went to my Dollar Tree, they didn't have the body wash, so I just bought the face wash, the acne, version for $1, and would just wash my chest. And it didn't really help. Like I said, I got more success out of the body wash. So for it, it smells good. Actually, it smells like grapefruit. Really smells like grapefruit. So yeah, I don't really have acne on my face, so I'm hard pressed to use it on my face. And so for $1, I think I'm just gonna toss it. But yeah, I cannot recommend this, but Now this next one was really disappointing, and honestly, I'm gonna be able to make this one work. I'm gonna keep it and use it. I just put it on the list of these things because have you ever, okay, let me know, like this video and comment if you've had this happen. You go to Bath & Body Works, and you go to Victoria's Secret, and you buy, they're running a deal on body sprays, 2 for $10, or buy 3 for $18, or whatever the deal is, and so you buy 2 or 3, and there's one, you'll get them home, and you like them all in the store because you haven't had time to really smell them over the course of hours in the store. So you pick up 3 that you like, you end up getting one that you just love. Like I got it was actually in my latest empties video, I believe. I will link that below. The day that I bought this, I bought 2. I bought confetti, which had like a dark pink cap, and it smelled like vanilla, and oh, it was so good. It was delicious. And then I bought this one. This is Bronzed Coconut Mist, Toasted Coconut, Dreamy Sunbeams, and it smells really, really good. It really does, but it gets to be a little much for me, and I find that I don't want to spray it on myself as much as I did the other one, which is probably a good thing. Probably a little bit of this goes a long way versus the other one that just felt like you had to spray a little bit more. But the other smell, I just could not get enough of it. Used the entire thing. So between the 2 of them, I definitely way loved one more than the other. And this one not as much, although I will use it. I will keep it and use it at some point. But I really kind of wish I just bought 2 of the other ones, but you don't know these things. So this is, like I said, it smells delicious, but it's just in comparison to the other one that I bought with it, I liked the other one better. So nothing wrong with it. We'll use it, we'll make it work, but I thought it deserved a place in this video. Earlier this year, I was able to find the Too Faced Unicorn Tears Lip Topper, and I bought it, and it was in one of my empty videos a time or 2 ago. And I loved it, and I used the whole thing up. I bought it and used it within a few months, which is not typical of a lip product for me. And I loved it. Of course, it's gone. They've, discontinued it. And there are similar products to it. But I went to the Dollar Tree, and I was just I thought I had hit the jackpot because they had this LA Colors Cosmic Lip Topper. And it's in kind of let's see, it's called Lunar, the color, but it's like an iridescent blue. It's kind of like a bluish color. And I put it on top of my red lipstick or my berry lipstick, thinking it would do the same thing, but it didn't. It really didn't show up. And with it being a lipstick versus a liquid kind of a lipstick on a brush, it didn't have the same effect that the Too Faced one. And I don't know why I thought it would. I guess I just got excited that it was at the Dollar Tree. However, there's a silver lining to this. At some point, I have a video that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna recreate what I used to do with my hair and makeup in high school. And this pretty much looks like the frosted lipstick that I used to wear in high school. And the funny thing is you can't like find that lipstick anymore. Like it was like usually like Wet n Wild, and it was like frosted, and it was like frosted blue, frosted purple, or like frosted lilac. And I couldn't find it to like recreate the look, and I was really irritated because it was so what I did, you know? And so I think this might work for that video. So it is not a complete loss. I think I'm gonna be able to use it for that video, which hopefully I'll get to recording here in the next few weeks. So it's a bad purchase, but it might actually be a blessing in disguise. So that's what we do. We find silver linings. We make things work, Not a complete loss, but was a disappointment. Didn't do what I wanted it to do. But again, just $1, not a big loss. So this was another kind of a weird disappointment. Again, this is something that I actually bought last year. All these products that I've showed you so far, I have bought this year. And now I'm getting into a couple products that I purchased last year and decided to add to the list. I love the NYX face and body, like the glitters and the pigments and things like that. All the things that come in like these little jars. I use the glitters all the time and whatnot. But this one here didn't quite do what I wanted to do, and I don't know what I was expecting, but it's a glitter brilliance. It's violet, and I guess I thought it would be more glittery than it is, and it's not. It's very, very fine, and it's kind of like it's like a holographic, very, very, very fine purple glitter. But I guess just compared to like glitters, I don't know if you really can't see it, but I don't know, it's not as eye-popping as I probably wanted it to be, which is probably good in a lot of cases that it isn't. Now granted, there is only about like 30% left in the jar, and it's because I mixed it with some other glitters and made kind of like a glitter mix, but it's not because I liked it. So this was pretty much a disappointment, this particular color. And I don't know what the other colors are like in this glitter brilliance. It's not the glitter, and I don't know what the other ones are like, but the violet did not go over with me. It just was not everything I dreamed it would be. Now this next product, I don't remember if I bought it earlier this year or last year. I can't remember. It's Ulta Beauty Glitter Cream Eyeshadow, and this is in Psych. And it is just gorgeous in the container. And even like when you swatch it, like on your hand, it's so pretty. Look at that. It's like a pink with like purple, and I am obsessed like with anything iridescent. But I don't know if it's just my eyes, if they're just so deep set, or if I just haven't figured out exactly how to use it yet. I haven't really taken to it the way I thought I would. And I've had products like that. For instance, a couple of my favorite eyeshadows by Urban Decay. It's one of the Moondust ones in Solstice. It's like a iridescent, very pretty. I bought it like a few years ago, and then I didn't really know how to use it, in a way that made it really stand out to me. And then like after a couple years, I kind of picked it back up and I figured out a way to use it. And then now it's a staple. I have it all the time in my makeup bag. I've gone through a couple of them at least. So it might just take me a little bit more working with this to kind of really learn how to use it and how to love it as much as I thought I would. But that's just the problem. I just don't love it as much as I thought I would. But I don't think it's a complete loss. I just need to learn how to use it. Perhaps I will, and perhaps I won't, but I don't know, maybe it would make a pretty lip topper. Who knows? But so I think this one's just gonna it might just take some time and some experimentation. But as of right now, as I sit here, I'm disappointed. And the last product, and I don't know if I bought this last year or the year before, but obviously I'm a bleach blonde, and I'm a lazy bleach blonde. My roots are always showing, and that's fine. It's who I am. So I'm always trying to find like creative ways to like, especially not so much like right now, but like when I'm wearing like my 3/4 hair pieces, I might have like a little bit of hair showing, and from a distance, if I can conceal my roots from the stage, from the audience and stage perspective, I'll do that. And I used a product, it was like a powder, and I bought it on Amazon. It was called Root Flodge or Root, Rootflage, and it was like a powder, and it's made to cover dark roots, like they have blonde, and the blonde will kind of help conceal like a darker root, whereas things are generally meant to cover grays, or you can darken your hair, but going when your brown roots are showing and you want to kind of blur them to be lighter, that's harder. It's not impossible, but it's definitely a lot harder. Like I said, the Rootflage worked really very good. It's the best product I've found, but I had to order it, so when I used it all up, I found this other product in CVS. It's called Salon on Fifth Ave, NYC. It's a brush-on root concealer for gray coverage and, wait for it, dark roots. So that got my attention. I'm thinking this product this has my name on it. I mean, this is for me. I got dark blonde. It's for from dark blonde to blonde and light caramel shades. It might have been the lightest thing that they had, so I got it. And it does blend your roots. I'm not even gonna lie. And especially like if I just have a little bit of hair showing. But I don't know how you could use this if you were gonna like wear your hair down. The problem with it is it's like a cream, and that's weird, first of all, that it's not like a powder. And I've used it quite a bit. I've just finally gotten tired of the weirdness of it. Uh-oh, I think it's finally seized up on me. Oh. So basically, it's almost like foundation. So it comes like you push it from the bottom and it squirts out through, I'm making such a mess. But basically, the idea is that it comes through the brush and then you brush it on your roots, And so it's like this light color. Gosh, doesn't it look like foundation though? Oh my goodness. And you brush it on, and it really does kind of blur your roots, especially after it dries. But it's kind of weird. It makes your roots kind of look muddy. Not to mention, it's like putting foundation in your hair. It's literally like, it kind of worked for me from the audience and stage, distance, when only a little bit of my hair is showing, and I put a little bit to, like especially if I wore my hair back and I put it and you were just seeing a little bit of my hair. I can't imagine how you would ever actually wear this stuff in like real life. There's just absolutely no way. So I do not recommend this. This is probably just gonna go right into the trash, honestly. So yeah, kind of a major fail, and I was disappointed because it's marketed to cover gray and dark roots, and it's just very impractical. And so I will be sticking to my Rootflage, but however you pronounce that product, it's good. I find it on Amazon. It's a little pricey, but it does work. The best thing that I have found that works so far. So I will be sticking to that. So thank you for listening to me complain about some products that I have not loved. And if I can make any of these products work at some point, they will eventually end up in my empties, and will end up in an empties video, and I will let you know that it ended up okay, but I know a couple of them are probably just gonna go right in the trash. And so hopefully you'll see a couple of these products in a future empties video. Again, subscribe if you have not subscribed and you want to know the turnout of some of these products at some point in the future. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification. I'd like to think we're friends now. And also follow me on social media. Of course, if we're friends now, you gotta follow me on Instagram and like my Facebook page. And I'll have those linked below. Comment if you've had any experiences with these products and how you like them. Just because I don't care for them doesn't mean you don't, or maybe they've grown on you too, or whatnot. So just as any one of them at any point could become a favorite product. That has happened to me before. Thank you so much for watching today, and thank you for tolerating my Halloween makeup, and I will see you next time. Bye.